session 4 on Who on Earth was Jesus. And today's story is about the woman at the well. Now, the area of Samaria was an area between Jerusalem in the south and Galilee in the north, and so it was an area that Jesus would have walked through quite a bit. However, the Jews around Jerusalem looked down on the people of Samaria because in their history they had intermarried and mixed with other races. And so they wouldn't talk to each other. They really had nothing to do with each other. And one day Jesus was travelling through the area about midday, and he sat down by a well while his disciples went into town to see if they could buy some lunch. And while he sat there, a woman from the area came to draw water at the well. Now this was very unusual because the women drew water in the morning when it was cool and they would get the day's water. So the fact that she was coming on her own in the middle of the day suggests she was an outcast. We soon find out why she was an outcast, why she came on her own. It's revealed that she had been married 5 times and she was now living with a 6th man. So to the village people, she was a disgrace. She was a promiscuous person and they wanted nothing to do with her. I imagine when she came to the well and saw a Jewish man sitting there, she probably felt very uncomfortable. But she would have been blown away when he asked her for a drink. Jews don't talk to Samaritans, and men don't talk to women they don't know. But here was Jesus asking her to do something for him. We know that Jesus knew exactly what sort of person she was. But instead of judging her, he saw her as somebody who needed healing. You see, a person who's had 5 failed marriages is somebody who can't make long-lasting relationships. And the most obvious reason for that is that they themselves have been badly hurt. And I imagine that this woman's self-esteem was absolutely rock bottom, and she was desperately looking for love and acceptance. And what probably blew her away more than anything else was the Jewish man actually talking to her, but that she felt that he had said to her, "You can do something for me." He saw that she was capable of doing something for him, had something to offer. And I believe it was that acceptance by Jesus that opened her up to have a discussion with him. There are 2 things I think come out of this story. One is that no one is outcast by God. Doesn't matter who we are, what we've done, we're all precious to God. And God wants to heal those who are hurt, to restore people. The second part of the story is the discussion that Jesus had with her. And he used the topic of the moment, which was water. And he explained to her that her needs for love and acceptance could be found in him. He was the living water. And then he goes on to explain that worship of God, which at this point was very much focused on the physical temple and places of worship, would soon no longer be so. Jesus was the presence of God on earth, and he is the presence of God on earth now in his followers. The temple became obsolete as Jesus established a new way of relationship with him through himself. Our worship does not need buildings. God can be worshipped anywhere. Worship should be a daily affair, while the gathering together is for our support and care as we get together and acknowledge the goodness and the greatness of God.